Okay, what we're going to do first is we're going to make our brine. The brine is very important to condition the turkey to make it taste delicious. We have some fresh basil, which will definitely be a plus for the brine. We're going to make the brine first. Then we get some tarragon. Yeah. Oh yeah. This will make good brine. Now outside here we have a rosemary. Come on out and get some rosemary. Now rosemary, you can use in just about anything. Some of our favorite rosemary is rosemary potatoes, with red potatoes. Now we have some more of these herbs inside in bags, because a lot of times you can't go out in your own garden and get your own fresh herbs. Now let's go in here and we'll see about putting the herbs together with the brine to make the best turkey you ever ate. Come on. Making a brine for Big Al's turkey is the best, but also getting a little pickle on the inside doesn't hurt. So you get a natty light and you get ready to do your stuff. Now the way you make this brine is you give yourself 1 cup per gallon of water that you put in a 5-gallon bucket. Now in this case we're going to use 2 gallons, so we got 2 cups of salt and 2 cups of sugar. So what we're going to do first is we're going to get our water in the 5-gallon bucket. This is our 2 gallons. Okay, you put it in a 5-gallon bucket, especially a one from Fishing for Miracles, which is a fabulous tournament. Now you put this, you put 2 oranges, doesn't matter which kind you have, but 2 oranges per gallon. So in this case I'm putting 4 oranges in here, and you put 2 lemons per gallon inside here. Give it a good squeeze to get all the juice going. Now all of this here is all going inside here, because the citrus has a way of doing a beautiful job of getting that turkey ready. Now, you went out to your garden, you got your herbs. That's going to go in here next. The herbs are awesome, because the herbs inevitably add that flavor to it. Now, also when we're cooking the turkey, as you'll see tomorrow, that's when we put herbs on the inside. Here's your rosemary. Awesome rosemary. Rosemary goes with just about everything I cook. And you wouldn't believe how good it is with red potatoes and a little olive oil. Okay, some tarragon, throw that in there. Oh yeah, the flowers will work too. And basil, don't forget to throw basil. Basil gets into everything that we cook. Now, if you don't have a garden, you can go and get yourself some thyme from at the market. They have bags of different herbs. I put a little bit of dill in there. Not a lot, but some. And then sage. Oh yeah. What would a bird be without sage? I'm telling you, these birds are going to be awfully delicious. Now, once I've done that, I put my salt in. Okay. I pour out 2 cups of sugar. And you know what? You can do whatever you want. I'm saying a cup of each per gallon. You can put in as many as you want. Then stir it up. I wouldn't go too heavy on the salt. Sugar is going to mix with the tomatoes. Please, not this. But the oranges and the lemons. Now you bring this over here, and you get ready now to put your turkey inside. Take that turkey. Now you can take the giblets and out of here if you can get a hold of them. If not, just open it up a little bit, put the turkey right inside, open up the inside, and let the cavern fill full of water. Now, if you don't have enough water in there, make sure that you throw enough to cover the turkey. All right? Yep, I'm going to open that thing up, and that thing is nice. And if you happen to lick this, oh, perfect. Sugary, salty, going to be awesome. Then what you do is you take a piece of tin foil, off of your tin foil, you put it on here, nice and tight over the top, just like that. Put it outside overnight, 24 hours. I wouldn't go any longer than that. Some Some people do a lot longer. Some people don't do it as long. I like 24 hours. That's what I get a good brine going. Wait till you see how this cooks up tomorrow. Good morning, Thanksgiving! Here we go for Big Al's turkey of the cooking stage. Check this out. I've already sliced up the onions. We got to put onions in here inside, along with the spices that we have. And like I said before on yesterday when we were talking about over at the garden when we were picking some stuff, if you don't have enough, go to the market and get some. But I picked some tarragon, some rosemary. And another thing about it is, you know, sometimes you plant chives and they go crazy. Well, guess what? This is chives that have gone amok, and they go perfect on the inside of the turkey. Of course, you gotta have your basil. Now, what we've done here, I got one turkey for my daughter Haley, and I got one turkey for my nephew Trevor Nagel, a heartthrob, on to high school. All right, remember yesterday when we put the turkeys in a brine? Now, what you got to do is you got to pull that turkey out, and then stick them down in the sink, and then pour your brine out. All the lemons and everything. Put your bucket down, get it out of the way. And then what you do is you grab that turkey, and in the pan that you're gonna cook them in, what you try to do is, we'll use this one here. What we're going to do is we're going to take and stick all the stuff on the inside first. Some of these turkeys come with a metal one of these leg keepers. Some of them come with a plastic one. Some are just folded. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this pan out of here. I'm going to put this oven at 350. 350, and it's probably going to go, you know, for 4 to 5 hours. Now what we do, make sure that we got the giblets out. Okay, this makes great gravy. Now, you take, first what you do, Lowry seasoned salt. It's the best. It is by far the most seasonable thing that you'll ever put a good amount of that inside real good. And then you go with some garlic powder, put it in there with that. Then you get your onion powder. Oh, we love onion. So what we do is we put it inside nice and nice. Black pepper. Okay. Oh yeah, pepper. Perfect. It really makes it feel good. Now what you do is you take a handful of these onions, poke them up so they come out in rings. All right? Throw maybe a good sized onion. Sometimes you can if you get one onion like this, okay, and slice it up, poke it into rings. All right? Now remember what I told you about those onions that were in the garden. Just take right in there. Rosemary, yep, same thing, rosemary. Try to strip it off. If you can't, just put it in there. 2 or 3. How about some tarragon? Oh yeah, always take care. Flowers and all. Go for it, man. Put the sticks in there. Everything's going to steam together. A little bit of oregano. We'll wait for the oregano. Little dill. Remember I told you I'm not a huge dill guy, but it sure makes a difference. Thyme, yeah, oh yeah. It's time for the thyme. All right, and then what we do is we go to the big bird flavor of your sage. Hold on. Okay, now, once you've got all those things in there with all the salt, pepper, and everything, take your hand and stir it all up. Try to get it all mixed together. Okay? Now that's stuffed up. Put this thing back together with the plastic legs over there. And then what we do is we go like this. Now, remember down on the inside of this turkey, right in here, we have to put some stuff in there. We're going to do that after we put all the stuff on it. All right? Garlic powder. Oh, yeah. Garlic powder, some pepper. Put that pepper all over there. On the bottom of it, Lowry's. Woo, baby. I'm crazy for it. I know they say your heart's going to smack you around when you get all that salt, but you know what? Who cares? This is Thanksgiving. God, onion. Looks like we're in good shape. A little more pepper on the bottom. Flop it over. Do the same thing to the top. All right? Same thing to the top. Nice salt and pepper. Okay? Again, garlic. Onion. Oh yeah. That's what's happening now. Then you go again with your pepper. Now remember what I told you about the inside here. We do the same thing. We hook this up with the same kind of stuff. And we're gonna put some herbs down in there too. That's to keep that whole area into the steaming stage, because it steams, you see. It starts getting hot. A little sage down in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, time. And how about some of this rosemary? Yeah, got to have that. And tarragon. Take the whole stick. Bend it all up. Stick it right in there. All right. Now, there you go. Now it looks like it's about ready. Make sure you get the tips, the wings, nice and stuck together. Now, then what we do, we see how warm. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this over here, pick this bad boy up, put him right down the side there. Now this pan is one pan that I use all the time. It's got a grid down at the bottom to keep it elevated up off the top. Okay? Some of these herbs can go right down on top of that. Keeps it elevated off the top so that it doesn't get stuck to the pan, so when you're going to go and cook it. Now, what we got to do is we've got to get ourselves some Chardonnay or Pinot Grigio, whatever. One of the two works just fine on this. You put the wine down in the bottom of the... Watch now. Oh, it sounds just right. Yeah! This is the kicker now. All right, now what you got to remember, we're going to tent this turkey. This turkey is the one we're going to cook in the oven. Take a good sized piece of tin foil, take it and fold it, and make a fold about like that. Okay? Now you take this tin foil, put it over the top of the turkey, get this nice and tight all the way around. All the way around. What we're going to do is we're going to cause a steam vapor inside here that's going to cook it all the way through and through. Now we don't want the tin foil to be actually laying on the turkey, so we take that fold we made and pull it up. Oh man, when do you taste this? This is going to be wild. I love making those family turkeys. We have two different kinds we're going to do today. Put that beautiful bird, 350 Pinot Grigio. Wait till you see the next one. So now we're going to get Trevor's turkey done. This is going to be another one of those spice turkeys. Remember, you put your dill, your sage, a little beer. First what we'll do is we'll put the Lowry's on. Remember down inside the hole there. Well, don't forget the paper bag with the giblets in it. You never know what that would taste like. Oh well, I'm sure that we've cooked one like that before. Alright, so what we do is we do the same thing. We do the garlic. Oh yeah. Pepper. Alright. And we put the onion powder on it. Now, when you got a bird this size, this one's only about maybe 12 pounds, 12, 13, maybe 14 pound turkey. What you need to do is you need to cook that, you know, there's different theories on how many pounds per hour that you cook it. With my 17 pound turkey that I put in the lower oven there, I cooked that bugger. It was 17 pounds. I'll cook that for 4 or 5 hours. Oh yeah, and that makes it nice. It makes it nice and tender with it steaming like that. Okay, now I put all the herbs inside the neck there, okay? Flip it over. As they say, the Geechee say, flop it. Flop it over. All right. All right, garlic, pepper. Okay. Down inside, same thing, pepper. Oh yeah. Onion powder. In the inside. Okay, all around. Garlic, onion, and Lowry's. Don't forget the Lowry's. That really makes it delicious. Now we got that all stuffed up. What we do is we take the rest of the onion that I had sliced up, poke my thumb through it, get that and stick it right inside. Take the basil, the onion, the rosemary, and the thyme and the tarragon. Take a big fistful of that, put it in there, and twist it all around, because when you twist it around, it's like a cement mixer. It mixes it all together. Makes it nice and tasty. All right? Now, sure we're topped off after handling it. Never can have enough garlic. Unless you're allergic to it, of course. But then, and there we go. Sage. Gotta have that. Now, these turkeys are going to go outside on the grill. All right? Next stop, the grill. And what we got here is going to be, I lit the fire earlier this morning with charcoal. This is going to take the longest. Now, I put a couple of thermometers on top to be able to keep it nice. Down inside there is water and beer. You got to put beer in just about everything. All right, so I got the beer in there. I got the water down on the bottom. We're going to take the turkeys. This one right here goes like this. And then we take, that's Haley's. This is Trevor's. Put it just like that. Make it nice and nice. Make sure that the coals are already going and the inside stays at about 200. You don't want it to really go too hot, too long, too fast. You want it to go slow, slow. Now, the key to the thing is your charcoals are nice and hot. Take a handful. I use cherry. I love cherry wood. Cherry wood right over the top of the charcoal. Like that. Steams and smokes. Smoked cherry wood. Can't get any better than that. Some people use hickory, some people use mesquite. Now what we'll do, we'll take a little tin foil and put it over the top of these turkeys. Just like that. So that we can check it out. And whenever we put more charcoal in here, it's not going to get the soot won't get all over our turkeys as much. So that's what we're going to do. Now, see it starting to smoke? Oh, this is going to be awesome. Take your thermometer, put it over here on the side. When it gets to about the temperature you want, which is generally 200, 250 degrees, then you close down the holes in the top of the thing. That'll slow it down and give you a nice smoky flavor that you will love and love and love. There it goes, right there. All right, big boy, go for it. Yes, it's going to be delicious. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, I can't wait. All right, now I got to do the scullery. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to make a stock. This stock that you can keep this by freezing it. Take the giblets, pour them in this water, heart, everything. I eat them all up. And you put the neck in there, okay? You can take some of these herbs that came out of your bucket and put them in with this. Put a little Lowry's in it. Oh, yeah. And you know what? Little natty light in the turkey dress and gravy. Put that bugger on there. Whoop, wrong one. Put that bugger on there and let it simmer for hours. gravy coming up. At least you have something to start with. The best gravy is going to come out of the turkey that's cooking for, oh, maybe 4-5 hours. It's going to cook that long, and we pour out that stuff, and that's another gravy we make. Now the next thing we're going to do, we're going to take the other turkeys and put them out on the grill, on the PDQ, that are going to smoke all day. We'll be right back on that. Okay, so a turkey update. We've got the juice that we put together with the giblets and the neck and everything in here for gravy, or we can put that together with a startup for our turkey noodle soup after the holidays. In here we put in Yukon Gold potatoes, which we are going to, we left the skins on, and we're gonna mash those up into some of the best mashed potatoes you ever ate. Now we're gonna do what we need to do to this turkey, which we put in the oven. We're going to go like this, pull it out. Notice how it's steaming like crazy. Now we're going to brown it, and we're going to take it off and let it get nice and brown. Look at that turkey, and it is getting really, really good. All right, and that juice down there on the bottom is what we're going to make our gravy out of, because it's got the wine in it. Now, let's go outside and check our turkeys on the grill. Those look awesome already. You ready?
Go ahead.
All right, so here we go. Now what we did earlier is we took a meat thermometer and we stuck it in there to make sure it was at 180 degrees. 180 is very important to put this thing together. My way of taking this stuff off the grill is I take a flupper and I take a fork and I put the flupper inside and I lift it off as good as I can and put it on a platter. Now Trevor's I'm going to put in a tin foil and ooh. Oh yeah. Here we go. Oh yeah. This is going to be awesome. Wait till you taste the one inside. All right, we're going inside now. Abby, come here, baby. Open the door for me. But don't let those dogs get close. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, so now we're going to take the good one out of the oven. Got to have natty lights on your breath for that one. Now, here we go. We're going to pull this out. We've taken it off. And we also tried the thermometer on this, and it is also at 180. Look at that. I took the tin foil off earlier to try to make it brown up a little bit. And I'll tell you what, this is just getting to be awesome. Because we're going to do the same thing as we did in the one out there. We're going to grab it by the flupper, and we're going to put a flupper in here, and we're going to get a fork, and we're going to pick it up, and away we go. All right? Here we go.
Hello.
And here it comes. Hello, Jenny. Now, folks are arriving for the grand happening of the turkey. That is the turkey that we're going to carve first. Now, when I get around to doing the carving, then we'll worry about this stuff in here. That's too good. All right, so the next thing you're going to see us do, we're going to carve. I'm going to show you. Oh my God, it's good. Gotta have some natties. Wash it down and make it good. That's what we're going to do. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make some gravy, and we're going to make our mashed potatoes. So until then, we'll be right back. Oh, God, that's good. Favorite, famous, most delicious mashed potatoes. Natties will get you started on that one. Okay, you can see that the potatoes are golds. They are Yukon golds that we cooked with the skin on. So now we're going to smash them up real nice and good. Oh, with the skins on them and everything, ready to go. At the same time we're smashing them, we want to make sure that we put in plenty of butter, because butter makes it awesome. Okay, here we go. Here's a whole stick. And you know what, just for, I'll turn it into a couple of little pieces like that, and then I'll take a half a stick and add it to it, and it will be just awesome. As this melts into it, we're going to beat it in with a blender. Okay, so here we go. Now, you know, as we put everything in the turkeys, what did we put in? Al Nagel's favorite, Lawry's Caesar sauce. So let's give this a good douse of Lawry's in here. Yeah, oh yeah, get it good, get it good. And then what do? Oh, onion powder, what else? Huh, right, boo? We put that onion powder in there, gave it a good douse. If you ask me for how much I do, I don't know how much I do. All I know is that I have this little inkling of how much should be in there, and I'll have to taste it afterwards. Pepper? We don't want to forget pepper. Yeah, we'll go do pepper, and then we're going to beat it up again with this. As we beat that up, we're going to Goldman, we're doing a film. You're on camera. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Tom Dykes, Melinda's brother-in-law.
This is wonderful. This is your secret.
Yeah, secret. I'm showing it on video now.
And you're giving it a secret away to other folks?
Yes, I am.
Oh,
yeah, that's going to go on YouTube. All right, now that we got all of our mixings inside here, we're going to now try beating it up.
Let me get out of the way while you beat it up.
You better do that. Hey, Diddy, how about you? All right, so then we hook this up, which is our blender. I think I got this thing plugged in. But anyway, we should be getting it going. And what we do is we try to get this thing mixing up. What's important is to get it all nice and mixed. Oh, yeah, yeah. What do you think, Boo? You think maybe this will be any good? How about it? All right, now what I do is I turn it off. I gotta go like this now. I gotta get some milk. Because you always throw in milk when you're making your potatoes. All right? Here we go. Watch this now. Here. Boom. Please start. All right, there we go. Put some milk in there. Yeah, now we're getting it. Okay, starting to look like it's getting a little thicker. And you know what? By leaving the skins on this thing, it actually is better for you. There's iron in this, and vitamins, and all kinds of good stuff in the skins of the potatoes. All right, look at that. Look at that. Now, who's going to be my official taster? Which one of you? You? Abby said she's going to be the official taster. I'll taste it first, and then you can taste it, all right?
Oh, with our fingers. Let's taste with our fingers.
Oh, my God. I want the beaters going.
Lean over there, baby, and put your finger in there and taste it.
Careful when that beater's going.
No taste with the beater going.
That is good, isn't it? All right. There's our Al Nagel's finished potatoes. You know what? You can always use less Caesar salt. You can use more. You can use less garlic. You can use more. Any of those three things. Onion powder is a must. Potatoes actually taste better. They actually taste better with onion powder. All right, on to the next step. Yee-hoo! Y'all, well, I'm gonna do this real quick, and then we'll be done, and then we'll be done with the video.
Do you want that out of the way?
No. Hey, quiet on set! Yeah, you gotta tell that guy twice.
Whoa.
All right, ready? Here we go. This is the carving. Now watch this. Here. You take, first you come in with a small knife and take the drumstick out, like this. Can you see this? You take the drumstick out, like that. All right? And then you take and you make an incision behind the breast, all the way down to where the neck was. Just like that. All the way around. Comes right down this way and down like that. Then what you do is you take a bigger knife, and they got to be nice and sharp. Of course, we have a sharp knife because Daryl and Terry gave us a chef's choice. Look at that. Beautiful piece of white meat right there. The turkey that I'm doing now is the turkey that we brined, of course, and cooked in the oven. The turkey that I'm going to do next is going to be the turkey that we did out on the grill. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put half of this turkey here and the other turkey on the other half of that of this plate. Okay? So we have plenty of white and plenty of dark meat that's available in here like that. All right? Now again, we take the small knife and we take it and we cut a ram for the... Right, yeah. Now this is awesome. All right, here we go. A little tougher because they've been smoked. Take that out. Just like that. All right. Now, again, you make your incision from here at the top of the breast all the way down along the edge, right in like that, all the way into the carcass, into the rib cage, so that you can feel the bone, and that way you can take your knife and you can cut it just like that. Look at that. Beautiful. Now it's going to be a little bit more pink because when you're cooking on a smoker, it takes a longer time and it definitely is juicy. Look at that. Now that is nice turkey. And that's how you do Big Al's holiday turkey. Here we go. Look at that. Now what the competition is, who likes what piece best. And nobody knows what the heck is going to happen, who's going to like what better. That can definitely change in a heartbeat. But look at that. Beautiful. Slightly pinker than the one in the oven. But that'll get us started. So that's how you do it. Now, if you have any questions, you have to find out how to ask them. And I don't have the answer to that question. Happy holidays. Woo!
Alright, go ahead.
Okay, so the finale for this thing is the turkey hat. Now, if you've never seen one of these before, they have a little thing you push in here that starts it up. Thank you, Andy.